Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for a new pick a card reading. I hope that all of you are doing amazing today and having a wonderful day. So into today's reading, we'll be looking into your upcoming 10 days. So this is for your upcoming 10 days from whenever this reading finds you. It's a timeless reading. We'll be seeing what are going to be your energies, some events that are happening, and any advice that you need to hear for that upcoming time. As always, we have 3 piles to choose from. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Please feel free to choose any pile that you feel most drawn to, and then you can skip to the timestamps which are in the description box, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hello my beautiful pile number 1. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be your reading for today about your upcoming 10 days and what you guys can expect during this time. So pile number 1 for your card today, you guys feel drawn to card number 1. You have the beautiful blue bird and the cherry blossoms. And you guys also have the pink star. So welcome to your reading, pile number 1. This will be your message and your prediction about your upcoming 10 days. So let's get started and let's see what exactly will be happening for you, what will be certain events that are coming up, your energy, and also we'll take a look at some advice in the end, or any affirmations you should keep in mind. So I kind of want to start with the tea leaves. Let's just see like what's happening in the next 10 days for you, and then we'll get your tarot to further clarify. So for pile number 1, Spirit, what is happening in their next 10 days? Those who felt drawn to this pile, what can they expect in these next 10 days? Oh, success. All right, pile number 1. I already like this. And also I'm seeing triumph over trouble, obstacles. So I feel like, first of all, the next 10 days, we're seeing that you're overcoming maybe a certain like obstacle that you have been experiencing. I feel like you will be able to move past something successfully. So see in which area maybe you feel right now like there's like this energy of maybe tension or resistance. I feel like you're overcoming that in the next 10 days. So you'll be able to move past something successfully. We also see, wow, successful outcome to your problems with the key. So for sure there's this energy of you're overcoming something successfully in the next 10 days. And we'll see what this is going to be. We'll take your tarot cards to clarify, but wow, okay, so that's positive. I'm sure you're happy to hear that. We also have dealings or relationship with a woman. So there might be a significant female in your life in the next 10 days. Maybe they are the key. Maybe they are the one helping you with this. Or they could be just relevant in your life. Maybe this can be also you, okay? We also have the tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. We also have pineapple with reconciliation. So maybe you're reconciling with somebody here. And wow, we have the rainbow with the most difficult part of a situation is over. I really love how the rainbow tea leaf was the last one that came out, because it's kind of giving me like this energy of like how over the next 10 days everything will work out for the best and in your interest. I'm kind of seeing like by the end of the 10th day something will be really successfully resolved for you, and it's like you're getting your happily ever after at the end. So I feel like these next 10 days are specifically going to help you move past a certain maybe obstacle, or like this feeling of a closed door, or maybe like a blockage that you have been experiencing. I heard something about like some of you are maybe dealing with like a creative block, or maybe you're dealing with a certain situation, whatever that may be for you, but at the end of the day, you will be able to overcome this in the next 10 days. And there might be a significant female that you're reconciling with that it's helping you. But this can also be you reconciling with your higher self, that it's helping you resolve this. So see how that resonates with you and how it will unfold for you in the next 10 days. But I'm kind of picking up this energy of either you're connecting with your higher self that's helping you resolve this, or somebody relevant is coming in your life to help you resolve that situation. I do feel like at the end though, you with the tiger energy, you know, I see you feeling inspired to go after something. It's like finally a situation is resolved, and then you have the motivation, the inspiration to also do something, to take a chance for something. Right, there is this energy of like you're going ahead with something. So let's take the tarot cards. I want to see more about this and what's resolving in your life. You know, what's happening in the next 10 days for you, pile number one. Can you please get the message for those who felt drawn to pile number one? I only want 3 cards. Wow, we also have the Justice on the bottom of the deck, and the Justice is about the scales falling into balance, right? Is about fairness, is about things working in your favor and your justice. So again, if there has been a situation that has been feeling a bit imbalanced in your life, or you might have been feeling like, oh, this situation is unfair, I feel like over the next 10 days it will be resolved for you, and there is that energy of things falling into place for you. All right, so let's see the other cards here. Let's see if we can get maybe some more details about what's being resolved, or maybe this is just meant to be more as a general message today, because this reading is meant to find more of you guys, and maybe all of you have a different thing going on, but let's see the cards. So we also have the 7 of Wands. So the 7 of Wands is here to always remind you to stick through, okay, to not give up, to don't back down from oppositions. That's the 7 of Wands. It's always a reminder to stand up for your beliefs, stand up for what your desired outcome is, despite the circumstances or despite what people are saying or how things are seeming right now. So if you're maybe like facing something that's, you feel like it's not working in your favor right now, or you know, you feel like you want to like go beyond your current circumstances, you want to achieve more, right? If you're currently not satisfied with where you are, this can be also something as like you want to expand in your life in one way or another, right? You want to aim for more. If that's you right now, if you feel like you deserve more, right? Like I'm getting that kind of energy. If you feel like you deserve more right now beyond your current situation, or beyond what's currently happening in your life, stick to that truth, stick to that belief, because over the next 10 days, you will be able to, you know, again, get what you want at the end of the day. So if currently you find yourself in a situation that you feel like you can do better, then stick to that belief, because over the next 10 days, you will be proven right about it, and you will be able to receive something better than what you currently have. So we have here the Knight of Wands, which is all about movement forward. And also the Knight of Wands is about taking a chance, is about doing something that's a little bit risky or out of your comfort zone. So I also feel like over the next 10 days, you guys are going to do something that's like, you know, that it feels like you're taking a chance, that feels like you are moving forward. You're like, okay, I'm finally gonna do this. I just have to do this. And also I feel like some of you are seeing movement forward with something in your life. So this could be that maybe obstacle that you have been experiencing. Like I'm seeing this in the way of like, maybe you have been feeling like there has been an obstacle when it comes to achieving a certain goal, or you feel like you can't push past a certain stage. And if this has been you, then I see over the next 10 days, you're able to move past that and move forward afterwards in a much faster way. So when you move past this obstacle, I see you moving faster afterwards. I see you having a much easier time with moving forward. And we also have the 6 of Wands, which is the card of success, the card of recognition and fame. So I feel like this reading is here to remind you guys that by the end of the 10th day, you will get what you want. You will either achieve your goal, you will get your desired outcome about a current situation, you will maybe get accepted, you will get the good news. There is this kind of energy that by the 10th day, you will get what you want, what you currently desire, but you feel like there is this tension or this resistance. This will only happen though if you stick through, if you don't give up, and if you keep moving forward regardless. There is a very specific message coming through Spirit to not back down from what you want right now, because by the end of the 10th day, it will work in your favor. It will happen, and you will be able to move past a certain obstacle in the next 10 days. So just stick to what you believe in. Stick to what you feel like it's the truth about a situation. Okay, let's see what else do you need to hear about these next 10 days. We have the sickle with focus, regrowth, and letting go. So I feel like over the next 10 days, you're also, we also have the bird with freedom and opportunity. So there is this energy of putting your focus towards what you want the outcome to be, right? I feel like that's something that your spirit guides want to remind you of. We also have patience and reassessment. So be patient over these next 10 days, right? Don't give up about something. I feel like you should be focusing your attention towards what you want and what you want the desired outcome to be, because there is freedom at the end of the day. There is opportunity. And I also feel like there is this energy of you're cutting out certain things from your life. This could be like beliefs that you don't want to believe in anymore, right? I really feel like there is this energy of like almost like cleansing over the next 10 days that's happening within. There's a lot of like mental freedom coming in for you, pile number 1, I feel as well. Like a lot of freedom in your mind, a lot of freedom with your thoughts. And a lot of you are starting to let go of things that you no longer need in your life. You're regrowing certain things, right? I feel like it's going to be important for you to focus in these next 10 days, because there is an opportunity that's leading to freedom. So just focus, guys. Really keep your mindset focused on what you want and be determined over these next 10 days is, I feel like, what your message is. So let's get some advice cards for you. Let's see if there's anything specific that you need to hear, pile number 1, for these next 10 days. Spirit, do you have a specific message for those who felt drawn to pile number 1 for their upcoming 10 days? We have 888 with I am abundant. So just remember, guys, that you are abundant, okay? I'm seeing something about focus here right away. So I feel like this card was for sure meant to find you here, because I feel like focus is going to be a priority for you in these next 10 days. Really focus your attention and thoughts. Direct them towards what you want to grow in your life. So we have 888 and also 26. We'll take a look at this 1 second. So it says, as you focus on all the wonderful things that surround you, you're clearing the path for more positive energy to flow in all areas of your life and creating a place for abundance. So wow, this is so fitting, right? Because your entire reading was about moving past a certain obstacle. So Spirit is definitely wanting to confirm that if you just keep focusing on the desired outcome, right? Keep focusing on the positive. Over the next 10 days, you will be able to clear out whatever you feel like has been in your way or has been separating you from maybe receiving abundance, right? Maybe receiving wealth for some of you, or receiving success. I like to see abundance more as like a keyword for success and for wealth. So if this is something that you have been desiring in your life, but for whatever reason you feel like there has been an obstacle here, if you keep focusing on what you want, the way will be made for you. Again, at the end of the day, you will get what you want. We do have the rainbow. And we also have I am tactful with 26. You have a desire to succeed and will feel most accomplished when your work benefits others. Your intuitive awareness of what people want allows you to come up with innovative solutions to meet their needs. So maybe this is something that will help you guys to overcome this obstacle. Okay, I did mention some of you might be feeling a little bit creatively blocked. Maybe you feel like you're lacking ideas in one way or another, and something that can maybe benefit from you is asking, what does the world need right now of me, right? A lot of times that's the solution, especially if you're trying to accomplish something that, or like your work has to do with you being of service to other people in some kind of way. So maybe just ask yourself, like, how can I be of benefit? How can I be of service to the world, to others? Because maybe that will bring you some ideas. It will bring some inspiration for you. Okay, so let's see what are the last messages for you here, pile number 1. What do you need to hear about the upcoming 10 days? Spirit for pile number 1. Okay, one more card. This one. We have light. Without the dark, we'd never see the stars. So although maybe when this reading finds you, you might be feeling a little bit, like you're maybe not so in the clear, just know that I feel over the next 10 days, there is the light that will come in. All right? I feel like the next 10 days are bringing you an improvement. So just stick to that belief, right? Stick to the belief that the next 10 days can bring something better out of your current situation. We also have boundaries, putting a ring around yourself and your energies. So maybe also something that you guys might want to do in these next 10 days is to increase your boundaries, maybe with certain people, certain energies, not giving away too much of your energy, just focusing more on yourself, your work maybe, and focus. I feel like it's going to be a major theme for you in these next 10 days. It's like what you focus on is what will grow. So really put your focus and attention towards what you want to grow and place boundaries with things that you do not want more of in your life. So there's this message coming through of what, where focus goes, or how was that saying? Where focus goes, energy flows. Was that it? I hope, or something similar to that. I feel like I'm getting that kind of energy for you in these next 10 days. Is like whatever you focus on is what's going to grow. So focus on your best outcome possible, your most desired outcome possible. Because again, by the end of the 10th day, we see that something will be over. And the most difficult part of a situation is over. So I mentioned after that things will be moving much faster for you after these 10 days. So pile number 1, I feel like that's what I have for your reading today. I hope that this resonated with you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be your reading for today about your upcoming 10 days and what you can expect to happen. So pile number 2 for your card today, you guys feel drawn to card number 2 with the Eiffel Tower. So maybe this has a special meaning to you, maybe it's a special symbol for you. And you also felt drawn to the White Star. So welcome to your reading, pile number 2. This will be your message and your prediction for your upcoming 10 days. This is a timeless reading, and it's meant for the 10 days from whenever you come across this or whenever you feel called to watch this video. So let's see, pile number 2, what is happening for you over these next 10 days. I'm gonna start with some tea leaves just to kind of see what's happening, and then we'll get your tarot cards, as well as I have some cards in the end to look into some advice for your next 10 days. So let's see, we're gonna try to cover everything here for you. For pile number 2, Spirit, can we please get the message for their upcoming 2 days? For those who felt drawn to pile number 2, what will be happening in their next 10 days? Okay, also feel this one. Let's see. I did see, yes, we had the bridge here, successfully overcoming a problem. I like to see this because this is saying that over the next 10 days, you guys will make something happen, okay? I'm hearing something about you will find a way and you will make something happen over these next 10 days. Successfully, right? Because the bridge card is about connecting two lands. So if you have been trying to reach or cross a certain how would you call this, like a hole, I guess, but the bridge wasn't there before, it feels like the bridge is showing up in these next 10 days and you will be able to successfully make something happen, connect two worlds. So you also have wealth. Oh, wow. Okay, so maybe this is about wealth for some of you, but either way, it feels like a lot of money will be coming over the next 10 days. It will be a very abundant time for you guys. We also have romance is in the air, which is beautiful because for some of you, this means that you will just be in love with your life, okay? And for others of you, there maybe is a romance that's sparking. Why did I say that in such a weird way? I don't know, it just came out like that, but I feel like maybe there is like this very romantic energy for you in the next 10 days. And I see a lot of you, you're really starting to love your life. Or again, there might be something sparking in your love life. So let's see, we also have egg with success assured with good plans and hard work. So we do have successfully overcoming a problem and success assured with good plans and hard work. So if you guys have maybe like certain like plans, or like, I kind of feel like your energy right now might be like, okay, over these next 10 days, I'm gonna do this, this, and this. Like, this is my plan for the next 10 days. This is what I plan to do. I do see that's going to have a positive effect on your life. So if you find yourself like having like maybe like a certain strategy in place, or like a plan, okay, I want to do this and this and this over the next 10 days, I do feel like you will be able to do that successfully, and that will help you to overcome again a certain problem or make something happen. We also see again money will be coming over the next 10 days, and there is the romance in the air. I do feel like this romance, I just cannot help but feel like this is about you being in love with your life, and like finally starting to maybe feel like you're yourself again, or even loving yourself more. But again, for some of you, this could be even about a relationship or a romantic partner. But I sense kind of that energy and how this pile is. It's more about like getting back to yourself and like finally starting to be in love with yourself. Like be in love with your life and be passionate about the things that you're doing. So let's get your tarot cards. What else is happening for these next 10 days? Pile number 2 for you. I just want 3 cards. Okay, I'm also seeing the Justice here, which is saying that things will be working in your favor. Okay, things will be working in your favor over the next 10 days. You will find yourself being in this energy of like whatever you do is kind of bringing you a good outcome. And whatever you want, it sort of just happens. It's kind of how I'm getting, like things will be really just in your favor. You'll be feeling like the kind of the world is just like colliding to work in your favor in a way. We have the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so the 2 of Pentacles, you know, we have the infinity sign here, which is also the number 8, right? Number 8 is the number, there's the number of wealth, the number of abundance and money. And I always associate that with the 2 of Pentacles because I like to see it as limitless abundance, right? An increase in your financial situation. And the 2 of Pentacles a lot of times can show up in a period of adjustment, or a period where a situation is changing in our life, and it's kind of like an adjustment, like we need to adjust to what's happening. Now, what I feel like you're adjusting to here is financial increase. Now, there is going to be a momentum, I feel, for you in the next 10 days. It's almost like a lot of times I do see the 2 of Pentacles as like the card of like the momentum, the wave, right, that comes in. And it's kind of that energy of seizing the opportunity, using the momentum to, you know, drive you further, to help you increase something in your life. A lot of times wealth and abundance. So over the next 10 days, I feel like you will have a momentum that you can catch and use to your advantage to increase your financial situation and improve it for the greater good. So it is going to be a period of adjustment for you financially, but in a good way. And I see you being able to handle this very well. I see you being able to make the right moves that lead to wealth for you. Okay, interesting. We have the World card. How beautiful with the World. I see a lot of growth, a lot of expansion for you guys. Maybe some of you are making plans to travel. Some of you are making plans to move. maybe even buy a home. This wealth that's coming in your life, for a lot of you, it can help you move. Maybe it can help you start a job in a different country. It can also help you in general start a new chapter of your life, help you start the next chapter of your life. But I do feel like there is this energy of you're really stepping in a new era of your life. There's something about the next 10 days that it's like helping you grow, helping you evolve, and I feel like it's preparing you for the next era of your life. It's like helping you to start something new here. And we also have the 10 of Wands, so I do feel like you're gonna have quite busy 10 days ahead. A lot of times the 10 of Wands can show up when we have maybe a lot of obligations, a lot of tasks, a lot of work that needs to get done. Makes a lot of sense with the wealth that's coming in, so don't be surprised if you find yourself maybe being more busy than usual, or just like having things to do. But you know what I love about this is that despite the fact that you might be busier than usual, or you just have a lot of work to do, you will feel so happy about it. Like with romance in the air, I almost see you guys like romanticizing this, almost like romanticizing your busyness and your tasks and your the things that you need to get done that day. I see you like really having fun with it and see like romanticizing it, you know, which is such a beautiful approach to your task, because it's not gonna make them feel like you're working. It's gonna make them feel like, oh my god, I'm having fun, right? It's so fun, like you're in this momentum and you're just like having fun, you're really feeling the situation. So I definitely feel like these next 10 days are bringing you a lot of growth, a lot of space to evolve. So let's see what else, pile number 2. What is happening for you over these next 10 days? We have new beginnings and expansion. This is just what I was saying, right? With the world, I was saying the word expansion. So I definitely feel like these next 10 days are bringing you, again, like a new beginning, an opportunity to grow and expand, because the world is about starting the next chapter of your life. And I almost feel like these next 10 days are preparing you for a new era of your life. We also have the energy, leadership, and creativity card for you here. So I feel like in these next 10 days, there's definitely like this energy of like connection or like union is what I'm feeling here. And I feel like this is maybe between your like creative energy, like your ability to create, your ability to manifest. I feel like you're really uniting that energy that's within you, that spark that's within you. With the flames and the candles. I definitely feel like over the next 10 days, you will be feeling really creative, inspired, connected with yourself, your higher self, that's helping you create all of this happen. And I see you like really just being in tune, knowing what to do, knowing the correct steps to take each time that are helping you drive this momentum to its fullest potential. Okay, so you're really just going to be in tune with yourself, connected with yourself, your creative energy, I feel as well, pile number 2, and you will make the most out of this. Again, I do kind of sense these next 10 days will feel like maybe your work or your goals are your priority, but it's the right time to do it. It's like you have an opportunity to take things further, so just really use that to your advantage. So let's see what advice the Spirit have for you, pile number 2, over these next 10 days. What do you need to hear about the upcoming 10 days, pile number 2? What is your advice? Oh my god, we have 111 with I am creative. I was just saying how I feel a lot of you, and I am wealthy. I feel like these kind of have to go together, because you also have the wealth card, so clearly money is coming in. And I feel like a lot of you will be in this energy, like in an amazing energy to create more money in your life, right? Because you're feeling creative. It's like you know, I find that a big part of making money a lot of the time is creation, right? It's creative energy. And I see you feeling creative for making money in these next 10 days, or for arts in general as well, if you're an artist. So we have angels are ready to fully support you in this endeavor so that you can co-create with the universe a life you love with I am creative. And we also have 8-8. You're on the cusp of a prosperous and abundant spiritual life. You will find numerous opportunities for success and achievement, all of which bringing financial and material abundance in your life. So I do feel like over the next 10 days, there is a lot of opportunities to create success, to achieve things, and also create money for you. So I feel like that's something that will be really relevant for you guys. Now let's see this other card here for you. So we have I am evolving. Yeah, we had expansion, we have the world. I mentioned there is growth, there is evolution for you in the next 10 days. Change is in your future. Embrace the change and need to overcome your insecurities and let go of your fears. So I feel like, you know, number 5 is the number of positive change, and I see you guys really having the courage to actually go after certain things in the next 10 days, right? You're no longer letting your fears or insecurities hold you back about things, and I feel like you're finally getting more courage to do things, to go after opportunities, which is what's uniting you with your inner fire. Why am I stuttering so much? But I feel like you're definitely uniting with that part of yourself, that spark that is really bringing out the best creations for you. So you're really in alignment here to, again, create a lot of wealth for yourself these next 10 days. Pile number 2. So let's get your last few cards here. What are the last messages for you, pile number 2? Spirit, do you have any last messages for those who felt drawn to this pile? We have limitless, know your worth. So, okay, we mentioned the infinity, right? With the 2 of Pentacles. And I do feel like you're attracting limitless amounts of wealth, success in these next 10 days. It really is a great time for you to manifest things like this. So this is something that you have been wanting, putting your attention and focus towards. We also have boundaries, put a ring around yourself and your energies. So if there is, you know, if you want to increase your boundaries with certain things in your life, you're also welcome to do that over the next 10 days. Just like being, making sure that you're staying in your focus, in your alignment towards what you want is going to be important. Wow, we also have breakthrough. For a star to be born, it must first collapse. This is not your destruction, this is your birth. And I do feel like this is really preparing you for the next era of your life. A lot of you also will experience maybe a financial breakthrough in these next 10 days, or a breakthrough with success, right? We do see successfully overcoming a problem. So for some of you, if you have been struggling with reaching a breakthrough in a certain area of your life, your finances, or maybe success, I do feel like you will be able to find a way again to a breakthrough over the next 10 days. And that's something that's going to help you evolve, change, and grow. So pile number 2, I feel like that's what's happening for your next 10 days. I hope that this resonated with you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. If you guys felt drawn to this pile, then this is going to be a reading for today about your upcoming 10 days and what you guys can expect during this time. So pile number 3 for your card today, you guys felt drawn to card number 3, which is the card with the butterflies. Oh, I just heard that there is like this energy of like, I heard specifically these 10 days are leading to transformation, to clarity. So you also have the blue star for your crystal. Welcome to your reading, pile number 3. We're going to get started with your message right now, and let's see what is happening for you in these next 10 days. Again, I already feel like it's going to be quite transformative for you, evolving, life-changing, like I'm hearing those kinds of words coming to me. So let's start with your tea leaves and let's see what is happening in your next 10 days, pile number 3. Spirit guides and angels, can we please get a message for those who felt drawn to pile number 3 and who have come to this reading? What is happening over the next 10 days for them? For pile number 3. All right, let's take those cards. Okay, climbing towards success with the ladder here. Also, period of prosperity and abundance with the bread. Oh, wow. things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Yes, I definitely felt that there is a change. Okay, we also have the 4-leaf clover, great good fortune. So I feel like definitely Spirit is telling me here that your next 10 days are going to be positive. It seems like there's like a lot of good fortune involved, a lot of good luck, an opportunity to grow in something, right? An opportunity to improve a situation. The ladder is all about climbing upwards, things improving, you going higher. So step by step, I feel like over the next 10 days, you will be able to improve a certain situation in your life. Now we also have period of prosperity and abundance, so I do feel like these next 10 days are bringing you a period again of good fortune, of prosperity, of abundance. We also have news is on the way with bird flying. So whenever this card shows up, it's kind of indicating that you will receive some good news over the next 10 days. Maybe these are the reason as to why this change is happening. So maybe some of you are expecting news. Maybe these are news that you don't see coming. But I do feel like a lot of you might receive an email, a text message, or just hear good news from somebody that impact your life in a positive way. And it helps you evolve. It helps you climb towards something. So maybe this is a job opportunity for some of you. Maybe it's an opportunity to do something you've always wanted to do, but I definitely feel like you are getting good news. So we also have the dolphin, financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. Okay, so makes a lot of sense, right? Period of prosperity and abundance. So something that you have been doing is going to bring you guys financial success over the next 10 days. If you have been feeling like things haven't been happening, right, with this caterpillar here, maybe you have been investing your time and energy into a certain business that you own, or maybe in your work, your job, but you haven't been feeling like the return you desire is coming in. Over the next 10 days, we see that it won't always be the way that it is or it has been prior, and things will change. Things will go up, right? Things will spike in the next 10 days, and you will be able to see financial gain from something that you have been doing here in the recent past. Maybe some of you are getting noticed. You might receive an opportunity regarding this. This is what the news might be about. Now we also have legs, stepping into a new experience. Wow, so these next 10 days are definitely going to be life-changing for you. It feels like they're really helping you to step into a new experience. Again, you might receive some news that like put you in different lands, that put you in a position where you haven't been in before, but this is in the best way possible. So you are getting like an opportunity to do something new, I feel, over the next 10 days as well, to experience something new. But rest assured that you are prepared for this. Whenever the leg card shows up, it does kind of indicate, okay, we're stepping into new grass, we're stepping into new lands, but we are totally prepared. We're totally ready to do this. And we also have younger man, dealing a relationship with a younger man. So I do feel like there is a person that's involved in your life in these next 10 days. Makes sense, you know, with the news that are coming in your life, I definitely feel like there is a person that's connected here to maybe give you an opportunity to experience something that you haven't experienced before, and have a sense of feeling that this is coming because of something that you have been doing in the past. So it's coming to me in the way of you getting noticed for something that you have been doing that's helping you elevate your current situation. Let's get the tarot cards to get a better feel of what this is about. So for pile number 3, what's happening over their next 10 days, Spirit? Wow, 9 of Wands. So the 9 of Wands, guys, it's definitely giving that energy of some of you are maybe feeling a little bit burnt out, and you have been like investing your time and energy into something, and you're just like, when is it gonna happen? Like, I've been doing this, I've been doing the work, I've been trying my best. When is it gonna happen? Like, I have my wands, right, put in place. I'm just like waiting for it to happen, right? I'm doing everything, right? So also 9 of Wands can appear when you're really close to achieving a breakthrough, when you're basically one step away from seeing the results to come in. So if you have been feeling like you're doing something, but you're not, getting your results. I feel that's changing over the next 10 days. And you will, again, so confirmational with the tea leaves, right? I feel like you will get recognition for something that you have been doing in the past, and you will finally see the spike happening. So maybe this can be like the examples that are coming to my mind is something like if you have a business, you might start to finally receive sales. If some of you have a YouTube channel, you're maybe starting to get noticed, or if you have a social media account, you're starting to get noticed for that as well. And there might be like some news, some opportunity that also comes out of this. Like that's kind of what I'm seeing happening. We also have the Queen of Cups. Wow, so you will be really in the energy of receiving. You know, prior, I see you guys. Wow, I love how this is also falling under the caterpillar, which is saying here things will not always be this way. A change is coming. And a lot of times the Nine of Wands does give me that energy of like we're waiting for something to happen. We're desiring something, and it's like, when is it gonna come? You know, but then the Queen of Cups is that energy of receiving. It's not chasing but attracting. So the energy shift that's coming, first of all, for you, it's amazing because you're no longer just awaiting for something to happen, but you're starting to receive it. And that's an energy shift that you will experience over the next 10 days. Is you will start to be more in the energy of receiving, feeling like things are coming your way, you're attracting good opportunities, and it's more so going to be like you're not even really doing anything about it. It's just coming because of what you've been doing in the past. So you're really in that energy of like sitting and receiving over the next 10 days. Again, this is not coming out of the blue or out of thin air. It's because you have been doing the work prior. So this is coming almost as recognition for your previous efforts. Now we also see the Chariot, which is telling me that you're moving forward. So a lot of you, you've been in that energy of doing the work and not getting the recognition. Well, that's changing over the next 10 days. The Chariot is about progression, moving forward, being able to move forward with your goals, being focused, being in alignment. So I definitely see over the next 10 days, you'll be able to progress and move forward. If you feel like the things have been opposite in your life, then that's changing for you, because clearly things will not always be this way. Remember that. And then we also have the Hermit card here. Okay, what is this Hermit about? Are you feeling called to maybe focus more on your work these next 10 days and isolate yourself maybe more on a social level? Or this can be also about finding your inner spark. Let me clarify this, Hermit. What is this exactly about? Can we please clarify the Hermit card in spirit? Okay. All right, Knight of Pentacles. So I also feel like a lot of you are maybe more focused on your work these next 10 days. Maybe some of you are not going to be seeing your friends as often or having the time to be so social. I feel like these next 10 days are more about you kind of keeping your focus towards your work and your career path and being in alignment in that area. So this is where more of your focus will be in the next 10 days is what I'm feeling here. So you might not have the time to be that social with everyone. Again, I don't mean you're isolating yourself completely, locking yourself in a room. It's more so just like you maybe don't have as much time to spend doing social activities, let's put it that way. So you might need to sacrifice some of that time to invest towards your work, because it feels like you're kind of getting momentum here. So it might be more beneficial for you to put your attention in that area. So let's see what else is happening for you, pile number 3. Over the next 10 days, what can you expect? Oh, interesting. We have Moon with phases, cycles, and intuition. And there is also this Moon here. So this card is here to remind us that, we go through phases in life. We go through cycles. And it's important to use our intuition to recognize what period of our life is best for. So this is kind of, what I was saying, that these next 10 days of your life are going to be a period where you can grow a lot in your goals and your career. So here you kind of need to use your intuition, like, okay, I'm kind of feeling the energy in these next 10 days. I'm feeling the momentum. It's maybe time that I really prioritize my work and my goals in these next 10 days. So that's where you can use your intuition, right, to prioritize what's important for you in that time. Now we also have leaves with renewal, revival, and progress. So definitely you're seeing progress, guys, in your life, in your journey, especially in the area of your career and your goals over the next 10 days. That has been kind of like a occurrence, I feel, in all of the piles today. There was like this underlying message, and all of them were completely different in their own ways. Each pile is unique, but there has been like this theme of like progress and being a good time for a career. So maybe this is something that we're experiencing on a general level, because we're all a community here, right? There is a reason why we're all here. We're all energetically connected. So I do feel like this is something that's happening for all of us in these next 10 days, is career growth and progress. So let's see, what else do you need to hear, Spirit? Do you have any other advice for those who felt drawn to pile number 3? So we have here, I am protected. Trust your journey, trust the way your life unfolds, and trust that you're where you need to be at the present moment. Guys, you need to hear that you're in the right place, in the right time. I feel like this is kind of something that you might experience in the next 10 days, as well as like you're finding yourself being in the right place, in the right time. And maybe some of you are getting discovered by somebody, and that's what's going to make you feel that way. Or like you're going to do something that just ends up working out, and then it feels like, oh my God, this was literally the perfect time and I was right there for it. So with the 9 of Wands here, again, you are protected, and just trust, like if things are feeling a bit slow right now, like don't worry about that. I feel over the next 10 days, things will speed up. So just trust the process and the way your journey is unfolding. Keep this in mind over the next 10 days, and just know that you're protected in whatever you're currently pursuing. We also have I am imaginative with number 30. You are an original, innovative thinker and an excellent communicator. You have a great talent for using creativity to convey your ideas, and your optimistic attitude has an uplifting effect on others. So just remain optimistic. I'm definitely seeing that. I'm imaginative. Believe in your creation, guys. Believe in your creative powers, your imaginative powers, and your abilities to manifest your desires into life. I feel like over the next 10 days, your optimistic way of seeing life is also what's going to help you improve your situation, because I see that you're not somebody who gives up easily. You're not somebody who's letting the negative thoughts get in your way. We see with the 9 of Wands that you're in fact a very resilient person. You're a fighter. You're somebody who doesn't give up on what you want. And that's really going to prove something to you in these next 10 days. It's really going to show you that that spirit that you have is benefiting you. So let's get your last messages here, pile number 3. Are there any last words that you need to hear for today? We have destiny. It's not in the stars, but in yourself. So there is this moment of destiny that's happening in the next 10 days for you, which again is going to be very big, since I feel a lot of you haven't been experiencing much progress with something. But again, there is that energy coming up for you of feeling like you're in the right place in the right time. Like the stars have aligned to make a situation happen for you. So you're definitely experiencing something like that over the next 10 days. Let's see, we have navigate. Beacons of light in the night sky are there to guide you. So you had a message to trust your journey and trust the way your life unfolds. Trust where you need to be in the present moment. And a lot of times, again, with the moon energy, we also saw, that intuition card with the moon here. Let me see if it's, here. So we have the moon, and a lot of times the moon can be there to remind us to just trust the intuition, trust the feeling, even though we cannot see everything so clearly. There is always a beacon, a light inside of us that has a knowing, and to trust that knowing. This is your reminder in the next 10 days. Navigate, use your intuition to navigate yourself, even if you don't have clarity in the 3D world. Now we also have manifest, dream deep, and ask for what you want. So I think I was saying something about your optimistic attitude being able to manifest positive change for you with this I'm imaginative card. And a lot of manifestation is imagination. A lot of manifestation is being even a little bit delusional that we have something before we experience it. So I definitely feel like your imagination will be manifesting things quickly in your life in the next 10 days. So imagine what you want. Focus on what you want is what Spirit is saying here. Right? Trust your intuition with this and persevere. There is that energy of persevering that leads to you getting recognized or things starting to pick up for you and you starting to receive things for what you have been doing prior. So pile number 3, I feel like that's what I have for your reading for your upcoming 10 days. I hope that this resonated with you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.